Yep. Okay. I'm going to read Cupcakes.
And I'm going to sit here cringing in the corner, so have fun, guys.
I have no idea how well you guys can pick that up because this mic is not that amazing. Anyways, I was just flipped off. Anyways, this story is incredibly gory. May ruin your appreciation of certain My Little Pony characters as well as particular baked goods. Read at your own risk. Anyways, let's start this. The air was warm, the sun was shining, and every pony in Ponyville was having a glorious day. The town square was bustling and crowded, and busy ponies filled the streets. All the pony folks seemed to have somewhere specific to be. All except Rainbow Dash. Her place was in the sky. She tore freely through the air, speeding one way and the next, buzzing at the treetops and racing the wind. The blue Pegasus swooped over a schoolyard, much to the delight of the children, then climbed several hundred feet and dove, streaking downward as fast as she could. Seconds before hitting the ground, her wings flew open, and she pulled back up into the clear blue. Rainbow felt alive. Suddenly, Dash remembered she had somewhere to be. She was supposed to meet with Pinkie Pie in 5 minutes. Dash had gotten so caught up in her exercises that she'd nearly forgotten that Pinkie had asked to meet at Sugar Cube Corner at 3. Pinkie hadn't said why or what they'd be doing, but Dash knew that with Pinkie, it could be anything. Dash wasn't sure if she really wanted to go, though. She was engaged with her stunts, and she thought about blowing Pinkie off to continue flying. But Dash's conscience got the better of her. She knew that it would hurt Pinkie's feelings. After all, Pinkie had said that it was going to be something special just for the two of them. Dash considered it and thought, why not? What did she have to lose? Heck, it might even be more pranking. I can't read. Pinkie might have found a bunch of more fun stuff to pull on folks. And they'd had so much fun last time. Dash kicked into overdrive to make up for last time and sped to her appointment. When Dash walked to the store, she was immediately greeted by her host, who was bouncing in excitement. Yay, you're here. I've been waiting all day, said the jumping pony. Sorry if I'm a little late, Pinkie. I was just doing my afternoon exercises and lost track of time, Dash apologized. Pinkie giggled and responded in a gleefully reassuring tone. Oh, that's okay. You're here now. What's a few more minutes? I've been so excited thinking about all the fun stuff we're going to do. I haven't stopped bouncing since I woke up. I almost forgot to breathe. I've been so happy. Dash gave a slightly uncomfortable laugh. She had always appreciated Pinkie's friendly, outgoing way of life, but Pinkie's overabundant enthusiasm almost creeped her out. Dash maintained a polite expression, however. If Pinkie was this worked up, whatever she had planned must be good. So, you're ready to get started, Rainbow Dash? I've got everything all ready, the pink pony said. Dash psyched herself up. You betcha, Pinkie. So what you got planned? We gonna prank somebody? I got a couple good ones I've been thinking about. Or maybe you've got some sense you think I should try, or perhaps making cupcakes, Pinkie happily announced. Baking? Dash was disappointed. Pinkie, you know I'm not good at baking. Remember last time? Oh, that's not a problem. I only need your help making them. I'll be doing most of the work, Pinkie explained. Dash thought about it for a second. Well, all right. I guess that's okay. What do you need me to do? That's the spirit. Here you go. Pinkie handed Dash a cupcake. Dash was puzzled. I thought I was helping you bake. You will be. I made this one just before you got here. So, this like a taste test or something? Sorta, Pinkie said. Dash shrugged and popped the pastry in her mouth. She chewed a bit and swallowed. Not bad. Okay, now what? Now, Pinkie informed her, you take a nap. Puzzled, Dash jumped in her mouth, but instantly felt lightheaded. A wave of dizziness washed over her, the world spun, and seconds later, she collapsed to the floor. When Dash regained consciousness, she found herself in a dark room. She tried to shake her head, but found that taut leather strap held it firmly in place. She struggled to move, but braces around her chest and limbs glued her to a rack formed from series of sturdy planks, which spread her legs wide apart. Dash's wings were the only part not tied down, and they fluttered frantically while she struggled to escape. As she writhed, Pinkie jumped suddenly into her line of sight. Goody, you're awake. Now we can get started. Pinkie stated gleefully. She bounded into the darkness and quickly reappeared, pushing a small cart covered with a cloth. Pinkie, what's going on? I can't move, Dash said urgently. Well, duh. That's because you're tied down. I don't know this word, chided Pinkie. I think that's it. Chided Pinky. That's why you can't move. I didn't think you'd need to be told that. But why? What's happening? I thought you said I was going to help make cupcakes. You are helping, you see. I ran out of special ingredient. I need you to get more. Special ingredient? Dash was breathing heavily and started to panic. What special ingredient? Pinky giggled and responded, You silly! Dash's eyes widened, and her face contorted in fear. Then she started laughing, said in a voice bordering on hysteria, Woo, you really got me there, Pinkie Pie. I mean, you're tricking me thinking I'm going to get made into a cupcake? Well, I gotta tell you, this is the best prank yet. You win. You're the best. Pinky only giggled even more. Thanks, Dash. But I haven't done any pranks today, so I can't accept your praise. Dash was struggling again. Pinky, come on, this isn't funny. Then why are you laughing? Before Dash could answer, Pinky grabbed the cloth and whipped it off the cart. The cart was containing a tray of various sharp medical tools and knives, carefully organized and wickedly sharp, as well as a large medical bag. Dash was now in full panic mode. She started to hyperventilate. Her mind raced as she tried to reason with the pink pony. You can't do this, Pinky. I'm your friend. I know. That's why I'm so happy I've got you here. We get to share your last moments together, just you and me. Pinky was skipping again. But the other ponies will wonder where I am. When the clouds pile up, they'll come looking for me, and then you'll get found out. Dash cried in desperation. Oh, Dash, said Pinky. Don't worry. There are plenty of Pegasus ponies to take care of a few clouds. And besides, no one will find out. I mean, how long do you think I've been doing this? And with that ominous statement, the lights suddenly came to life and revealed the rest of the room. Oh no, Dash reeled in horror. The image presented to her. The room was decorated with the typical but twisted Pinkie Pie flair. Colorful streamers of dried entrails fluttered around the ceiling. Brightly painted skulls of all sizes were attached to the walls. And organs done up in pastels filled with helium were tied to the back of the chairs. The tables and chairs were made of bones and preserved flesh of ponies. Dash cringed upon seeing the centerpiece of the table nearest to her.
Why would they do that?
The heads of 4 fowls, their eyes closed as if they were sleeping. They were wearing party hats made from their own skin. With a thrill of terror, Dash recognized one of them as Apple Bloom's classmate, Twist. Dash's eyes darted back and forth and fell upon a patchwork banner hanging from the rafters, made from several tanned pony hides. The words, Life is a Party, were scrawled on it in blood red. Dash's attention was brought back to the party horn unfurling and tickling her nose. She gazed at Pinkie Pie, who was standing right in front of her. The party pony was wearing a dress quilted from dried skin, emblazoned with cutie marks. On her back fluttered 6 Pegasus wings, all of different colors, as the Earth pony skipped around in excitement. Her necklace of severed unicorn horns clacked together loudly. Like it? Pinkie asked. I made it myself. Desperately, Dash pleaded with the smiling pony before her. Pinkie, please, I'm sorry if I did anything to you. I didn't mean it. Please let me go. I promise I won't tell anybody. Oh, Dash, you didn't do anything. It's just your number came up and, well, I don't make the rules. We can't turn back now. Dash was tearing up. How could this be happening? Don't be sad, Dash, said Pinkie. Look, this'll cheer you up. I brought you a friend. Seemingly out of nowhere, Pinkie produced a brightly painted blue and yellow skull. It was about pony size, but had a very defining feature, a beak. Dash gaped in shock. Is that... Hey, Dash, let's hang together. These ponies are lamos. Dweebs. Pinkie mimicked. I caught her right before she left town. Remember when I left the party for about 20 minutes? That wasn't enough time to play with her, of course. I had to wait till after the party to do that. But boy, am I glad I did. It was worth the flavor alone. Griffins taste like 2 animals at once. But boy, am I glad I did. I failed at that. Griffins taste like 2 animals at once. It's amazing. I know she didn't have a number like everyone else in Ponyville. But when I was going to get another chance to try Griffin, I probably should have asked where she came from so I could have gotten more. But I forgot. I'll tell you what, though. She was quite the fighter. She lasted a long time, which was a lot of fun for me. I got a chance to play with somebody other than a pony and try new things. It's too bad she had such a meanie mouth. She said so much bad stuff I had to take her tongue out. You know, bad language makes for bad feelings, Rainbow Dash. Dash didn't have anything to say. She just sobbed and writhed in her tight bonds. Well, Pinkie said, in an air of finality, that's enough reminiscing. Time to begin. Putting down Gilda's skull, the pink pony gripped the scalpel in the cleft of her hoof and walked over to Dash's right flank. Without any flair, Pinky placed the blade an inch above Dash's cutie mark and began a circular cut around it. Dash shouted in pain and tried desperately to pull away, but the braces held her still. Finishing the incision, Pinky grabbed the curved, shining knife from the trace. Growing up her face in concentration, she worked it under Dash's skin and sliced the hide away from the muscle. Dash ground her teeth as she tearfully watched her flesh peel off. Pinky then moved to the other side and repeated the process on Dash's left flank. Once she had finished, Pinky held up both cutie marks in front of her face and started leaving them like pom-poms. Dash just whimpered. Her thighs burned like nothing she had felt before. Placing the ragged patches of skin down, Pinky selected a large butcher knife and walked behind the Pegasus. Hope you don't mind. I think I'm gonna wing it now. Pinky laughed. She grabbed Dash's left leg in her mouth and then played with it for a few seconds, yanking it back so the sharp pain reignited the fire in Dash's flanks. Then, stretching the wing out, Pinky brought the blade down hard at the base. Instantly, Dash screamed out and thrashed her appendage. The movement threw off Pinkie Pie's aim. She tried to hit the second mark again, but missed. And carved a huge slice into Dash's back. Dash, you gotta stay still or keep missing, scolded Pinky as her friend howled. Pinky took another whack and hit her target. She swung again and again. Blood sprayed into the air, but Pinky realized she wasn't getting anywhere. The blade wasn't enough for going through the bone. I guess I forgot to sharpen it. I'll try something else. Pinky stated matter-of-factly as she tossed the knife over her shoulder, embedding the blade in the table. Through the haze of pain and tears, Dash heard the sound of a metal box opening and closing. Got it. Say, Dash, why do they call it a hacksaw? It doesn't hack. Hacking's what he was doing with a knife. This is a saw. I don't get it. Pinky placed the tool over the mangled flesh of the last attempt. Standing on her hind legs, she worked the saw back and forth with her front hooves. Sliced effortlessly through the bone and skin, the feeling of jagged teeth grinding into her made Dash want to vomit. She watched numbly as her wing flew over her head and landed with the fluff on the table. Pinky moved to the next wing and started sawing. Dash didn't struggle this time. She had given up trying to fight and focused on choking back screams of agony. Abruptly, the saw paused. Pinky was only halfway down, the wing hanging off by a sliver. Hey, Dash, Pinky piped up. Think fast! Suddenly, Pinky yanked the wing as hard as she could. The bone snapped, but the blue pony's skin held and then tore away. The pole ripped away a long strip of flesh all the way down Dash's back up to her rump. Her body seized at the unexpected trauma as her pelvis tensed up. Dash felt the warm release between her legs, and her loud, unending melody of pain filled the room. Unable to catch her breath, she blacked out. Dash awoke with a gasp. The stench of her urine filled her mucus-caked nostrils. As her vision swam into focus, she saw a very pouty Pinkie Pie removing a large adrenaline needle from her chest, stomping her hooves. The frustrated Pinkie Pie lashed out at the helpless victim. Didn't anybody teach you any manners? It's very rude to fall asleep when some pony invites you over to spend time with them. How would you like it if I went to your house and went to sleep? Oh, I'm sorry, Dash. You're so boring. I think I'll take a nap. You think I like doing this by myself? I told you how excited when I found out you were next. I was excited to have a friend be here with me while I worked, but no! You had to be inconsiderate, you know. I thought you were tough. I thought you could handle anything. I've had foul stand-up better than you. What do you want? Do you want me to baby you, huh? Is that how you want me to remember you? As a baby? As Pinkie stopped to catch her breath, Dash blinked and sobbed softly. Her back was in agony. Her sides were on fire. There was an intense pain in one of her legs. As she blinked again, she saw Pinkie pop something red into her mouth and begin to chew. Noticing